We're live. We're back again. Just gonna adjust the camera here for a bit. Gonna get a little situated. You know, it's Thursday night. I wasn't really planning on jumping on here right now to build. I was just thinking I was just gonna chill, but then you know what? Yesterday I went to sleep super early. It was like 9:30 p.m. and I was out, and I was like, you know what? The last um, maybe couple nights out of this week, it's kind of been like that. But I've been kind of going to sleep pretty early, and I was like, all right, guys, I gotta get back into the build. You know, been sleeping a lot, so all right, we're gonna get adjusted right here real quick. And dang, so right now I'm using this new arm. It's like a rig that I have the model. I mean the model, the camera, like the phone, set onto. So this way, it just makes it a lot easier for me to be able to stream now, which I'm very excited about. So and then plus it also has a light right on top, so that's pretty cool. And you know, today was fun, man. I got to hang out with my homie Javier. He's in town. You know, we're chilling out and stuff. And I was like, you know, he brought over some stuff. He came to show me, and I was like, you know what? Why don't we, you know, try to do like a tutorial or something, you know? So, because he was just going to show it to me personally, and I was like, just go live with it, you know? It's right over here. Check this out. It's like a wood grain effect that he did. He brushed this onto this table right here. It's pretty cool. Pretty neat. But that video's up already in case if you missed it, you want to check it out. It's up on there on our channel. So, all right. So let's get back into this right here. Yo, what up, Casey? What's up, man? How you doing? What up, what up? All right, so last time, part 11, we ended up, you know, painting the car silver with the Orion Silver Max. And the body's cool. Like, it's ready for, you know, effects. Like if I want to throw some candy or tape or anything, you know, it's ready for all that. So I'm gonna set that one aside. You know, I've been looking at the interior pieces, looking at the seats from the last time. You know, we had filled these in. Hey, what's up, David? Thank you for joining us, bro. And, you know, we had filled these up with the epoxy putty. Let's see how close we can get to these. So I ended up, you know, just filing them, sanding them. And this is as smooth as I got them, you know. I could have gone a little bit more, but I just think that would have been a bit overkill. And, you know, there's obviously little pockets here that I could fill in and all that stuff, but, you know, I feel like it's just overkill. It's going to take a lot of time. And when these are chilling back here, you're not even going to really be able to see that, you know, because, you know, if you're looking through the side of the window of the car, you're going to peek in, and, you know, a lot of those little things are going to just kind of blend in. They're going to hide, you know. So those are going to be the back seats right there. These will be the front two seats right here. I haven't primered these yet. I was just going to inspection them and get like a hobby knife and probably, you know, start cleaning out some of the edges on these here. Just so I know that, okay, these are ready for primer. And then these ones were supposed to go here. They sit pretty low. I was debating whether if I should put like a little step underneath it or not, but I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'll most likely, you know, once the floor is, I'm most likely gonna use like fuzzy fur. If not that, like another material, then I'm just gonna like just insert those seats down there, you know, and they should be pretty done. As far as the interior, I still need to do a couple of armrests for the sides right here. One armrest there, and one on the other side right there. And then I also need to create something for this area right here, for in the center console. And I might also add something here in the front, you know, just so it's not so plain. I'm gonna definitely be adding something there, you know. That'd be crazy if I put some type of screen that actually worked. That'd be pretty cool, but we'll see what's up. But for right now, let's check out the seats right here. Let me zoom back out a little. Yeah, so the mic I'm using, it's a small little mic. It's an iRig lav mic, and I've had this for many years. And the thing with this mic that I kind of been running into some problem is it's been every time when I'm like getting ready to do the podcast or even just go live, I'm running around, I'm like turning things on and getting anything going, and I'm just like excited, to get right into this. And what ends up happening is I'll drop this mic from time to time. So then the mic is being held by this little clip that clips onto my shirt, but I end up dropping it so much that now the clip broke off. And luckily I have the CA glue, so the CA glue has been helping to glue that back together and get it going. I put a couple drops, then some accelerator, and I'm good to go, But now we're getting to the point where it's just like I feel like the time's expired for this mic. At some point, it's gonna get retired. There's this DJI mic, this set that I've been looking at, and I'm hoping I can buy it this weekend. My father's birthday's on Sunday. Gonna be going out of town to go visit him, and most likely on my way back home, I'm gonna stop by the store and pick up a pair or a set, of those headphones. And once I get that, then I think I should be good right there. Can't wait to test them out as well, You see, this one has a little bit more material right here. You could tell. So I think it's gonna work out better with those headphones because they're wireless. They do have this little receiver, and the receiver attaches to the phone. So I'm hoping everything goes smooth. It would suck if I attach the receiver and I'm, it just doesn't let me for some weird reason, But I have a good feeling it's gonna work. I don't see why it wouldn't, I mean, worst comes to worst, I'd have to bring back this lav mic out of retirement, Bam. Yeah, they also make this other product. I think it's called the Osmos. It's like a handheld device. That would be pretty dope for vlogging and stuff. Hey, what's up, George? What up, man? How you doing? Thanks for joining us, man. I'm just getting started right here with these seats, just kind of cleaning them up. Yeah, this stuff works great, man. This epoxy putty. I'm very impressed with the way it worked out. I was like, wait, what the heck? Like, just the whole way it ended up drying was really nice. And you could sand it, shape it. You could do a lot, even right after it's done. I'm not trying to apply too much pressure. I'm just kind of just trying to guide it here. Just trying to take off a little bit of excess from the seat. Sometimes you got to be careful when you do this because you don't want it to set you back either, It would suck if like a huge chunk would come out and I have this big old cavity here and I'm like, dang. Hey, what's up? Go for it painting. Thank you for joining, man. All right, so you got that there. Let me get the little vacuum. All right. So one thing also that I need to start considering too is the steering column that's going to be going on in here, because that's another piece. I do have the stock one, right? The one that came with the kit. I might use that as a reference, but I think what's going to end up happening is I'm going to end up using some tubing material to cut and come up with my own steering column, because I don't have any. I know a couple companies make them, and damn, this just seems pretty thick. This rod, this is way too big. Um, yeah, and I used to, I was carrying them on the online store, but then I sold out of them because I want to attach the steering column to these. Check these out. The steering wheels, they're beautiful. These are from Lowrider Model Car Parts. He had done this collaboration, Cruisewell. Cruisewell makes these for one-on-one lowriders or custom cars, and I'm pretty sure Gavin reached out, like to make it official of a collaboration. Most likely get the designs right here and everything. They're pretty dope. So, I'll leave it right there. Oh, here we go. This seems a little more reasonable. It's not way too big. Oh, there we go. This will work. So let's see. We're gonna play around with this here, and I'll get this cut up. And let me get the original steering column with the steering wheel. This way I could kind of measure, get an idea for the size of how much I should cut as far as the length, and then we'll go from there. I mean, if I cut it too short, too long, I still have enough material to go back into it and redo it, So yeah, it's been so long since I've purchased like these rods. I used to get them a lot back then through the hobby stores or like Hobby Lobby. Like crazy. I used to just buy these out. Like this one's still sealed. I haven't even opened this one. And I was just buying so much tubing and wiring and all this stuff. And I think I was just, at the time I was using a lot of this for, to do like hydros on some of the projects I was working on, because I really wanted to learn how to do, like lowrider, like Impalas that hopped and stuff like that. There we go. So that's the stock one, right? So damn, look at the difference. This is a huge one compared to this one right here. Let's see. Dang, that fool's feet wouldn't even fit in there with this steering wheel. Like in real life, like the dude, he had to be a little dude to sit in here and then have this see right there like that. Like a little dude with little legs, but long arms. That's funny. All right. I wonder if, because I remember I ended up, I transferred this side over to this side. And I'm just wondering if, here, maybe I'm not putting it all the way in there. All right, I see. So yeah, this steering column's gonna be short. Hey, what's up? Modelcars 1589, what up, man? Let's see, I'm thinking like right here. Yeah, it's just gonna be a small piece. All right, so for this, I'm gonna use, let me see, my hobby knife with the number 11 blade, something a bit bigger to cut this, because we're gonna rotate. We're gonna use the knife to rotate the thing back and forth. So we're gonna eyeball it right here. All right, so it's gonna be like somewhere right here, something like that. So we're gonna use this blade. Let's see. Let me see. Let's go right here. All right, and then we're basically just gonna roll this back and forth like this, like you're scratching a record on a turntable. Bam, there you go. And bam, that came off right there. So let's see, we got this little piece now. Should fit. Hold on. So I think this is the side I cut. So maybe. Oh, here we go. Reverse. So this will be my hollow steering column right there. Let's see. How would it attach to this? Let's open this up. Yeah, these are beautiful. I think I bought like 2 sets from Gavin, I want to say, or 3. Here, let's see. Let's break these out. Damn, these are nice. Okay, so in a previous build, I had used this heart shape, and these are all chrome plated too. This one's beautiful. This little heart one. Here, put them down here better. Why won't it stand? There you go. There's that heart. And then there's the donut right next to it. And then there's this one. I don't know what you call this one. So I'm thinking I'm gonna roll with this one right here. I think it's gonna be like this. Dang, this is cool. I like it. Like it. All right. The oval. There you go. Is that what it's called? The oval. So basically, we're just gonna have to glue the oval to this right here, and bam, we're good to go. I could always drill, you know, like let's say if I wanted to drill a little hole right here, we could put the little turn signal, or what's the other thing? I mean, this one doesn't have it, or even like the shifter, you know, put it in drive or whatever. But I'm assuming we could always do that here too, right? Let's see here. Let me adjust this. Ryan, what up, man? See no evil builds. What's up? All right, cool. Thank you for joining us, man. I'm like, man, it's probably late on your side. Okay, so let's see, guys. We're gonna put a little bit of glue. We're just gonna do it right now. We're gonna glue this thing. Let me get my little file real quick though, because I kind of want to file the bottom right here, just a little bit, not too much, because there's still a little bit of the chrome in the resin that's right here. I just want to sand it just a little bit. Not too much. I don't want to get too crazy. Then it don't work. Okay. All right. So for this, we're going to go with this glue, the CA, but we're going to use the super gold right here. Bam. Oh, you're right, bro. Because dang, look at this. You're right. It's tiny. I'm trying to think. Man, I should have just polished this whole thing before I even cut it. I might have to redo. Let me see. Maybe I could do this one real quick. Here, let me go grab this little bit of polish. Hold on. Right. All right. Let me zoom it out real quick. All right, boom. We're gonna break this one out. Bam. Yeah, I'm gonna get a couple gloves because this stuff, if it gets on my hands, it's gonna be my fingers are gonna be smelling. I already know it. My fingers are gonna be smelling. Oh damn, sorry. I like hit this down with my knee. All right. So let me throw on some gloves real quick. Gia. All right, let's get a little situated right here. Let me see. I'm gonna see what happens real quick. I'm just trying to do it on the fly real fast for you guys. I'm gonna use this microfiber towel that I've already used before. Let's see. So pretty much what I want to do is I'm just gonna dip. Look at this, looks nasty right here. It's just the layer that has dried. But let me see. I'm gonna dip a little bit. There, that's enough. I don't need too much. I'm gonna seal this. Yeah, because it still smells. All right, cool. Let's just put this right here. You can smell it. So I'm gonna. So I don't need to see. Dang, I think I grabbed too much, but whatever. All right. Oh, you see that? Look at that. Dang. Let me see. I'm trying to get the. Let me see if I can zoom in with my other hand. There you go. Here, let me switch hands here. Man, it would have been dope if I would have had like a Dremel or something. Let's see, can you even tell? I think it's gonna be kind of hard. I mean, it is cleaning it, but it'd be kind of hard to compare with the chrome, you know. But we're still gonna give it a go. It's not, you're right. It's gonna be kind of a trip, like all dirty. Yeah, it's just the focus because it's so small. And it's getting the background. Here we go. Here you need to go lower. It is cleaning it up. I could feel it's not as rough with the glove. The mothers. Yeah, I've used this compound to even to clean out like the. I have a couple plaques, and in one of the ScaleRiders plaques, it looks chrome plated, but it's not. It's just the aluminum that ended up getting. Oh damn! Look at that. It's starting to shine now. I don't know if it picks it up, but yeah, it's definitely shining. Probably won't get it because of this everything that's down here. But it is looking a lot cleaner though. Here we're gonna, because if not, it would none of this stuff would be there, you know. And then we're just gonna do the same. Once I finish real quick right now, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the piece out again with the hobby knife, rolling it back and forth. Let me just twist this thing. How's everybody doing? Man, weekend's almost here. Any of you guys got any plans? Oh yeah, dude. This thing's like shining up. Way better than what it was. Thanks for telling me, dude. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, dude. It's way cleaner. Yeah, you can't. I don't know if you can tell. Look at that. Yeah, dude. It definitely made a difference. Thank you. Look at that. It does look chrome. What? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could have. I remember the plaque that I was telling you guys about. The first time when I got it, it was all nasty, right? And then my friend told me, dude, sand it, and he gave me some some bigger size grits, but then he's like, when you get home, just keep sanding it. And I was like, really? I'm gonna end up scratching this thing. He's like, no, not for real. This is a while back. I didn't know. And I started using the high grit sanding pads. And then he said, nah, dude, it's gonna, trust me, it's gonna take it away. So once we did all that sanding, then at the end, he told me, all right, now let's hit it with the compound. Um, we ended up doing that. And yeah, it definitely brought out the shine on it. And then every so often, I try not to touch it, but every so often I do bust out with this mother's thing to get the shine. But but yeah, it's looking a lot better. Like you give it more of a chrome look right here. It's just when I put it in the light, because the other side isn't like that. The other side is just aluminum. Like it's really dull and dirty. And then this side's like a lot cleaner. I don't know, guys. You got. Oh, there we go. Right there. Watch. I'll flip it around. So this is a nice polished side, and then this is the other side. See, it just looks kind of white right there. And then over here, it's like more aluminum, more chrome. But yeah, it's all aluminum. Dang. But yeah, I just use this. Cool. Hey, thank you, George. Hell yeah, I'm happy. All right, so let's put this away. Set it aside over here, away from everything. I don't want to contaminate anything. Take off the gloves. I'm gonna drink some coffee real quick. Take a sip. All right, we're gonna cut this thing now. Dang, it's looking way better compared to that one. Like different sheens. So let's go back. Let's get it more up here. There we go. There's a little piece. Let me grab this thing. There you go, look. I mean, this is as good as it's gonna get. Chrome compared to road, like chrome. It's close. It's a lot better. Thank you, George. There you go, man. If it wasn't for you telling me that right now, it wouldn't have been like that. Let me show you the other one. The non. Yeah, the non one looks more dirty. But yeah, this one, dude, heck yeah. And I mean, once it's attached, it's gonna look more, you know. Man, I'm gonna have to do this more often now, George. Like even if I do, like I have bigger size pieces, like this, even for like an exhaust, you know. Look at the size comparison of these tubings. Just to have, yeah, like just that little tip, That's pretty dope. Thanks, man. Dang. All right. So let me just make sure that, all right, this is the side that's more flat. Let me compare it right here. If not, I might have to file like just a little to flatten it. So you don't want to have a steering column that's all like crooked either. Like, it needs to be flat. Just looking through it. Let's do the other side too. No, it doesn't look as flat. So yeah, I was just kind of thinking about this build. I was like, yo, I need to get it cracking, Been busy with setting up the stuff for the podcast and all that. But I was kind of like, man, I gotta continue on with this build. You know, what am I doing? Oop. Here, I'm gonna put a little bit of tape in the back just because I don't want that thing moving around. So this thing's gonna most likely fall out. There we go. Man, I like the way it shines. All right. So we're just gonna glue it on, and then once it's on, I'll leave it on, you know. But later, I'll remove it from it. Right here. Let me make sure I get this little. All right. I think I'm gonna readjust the camera real quick because I keep pulling it towards me, but the camera, I feel like I have it too forward. Let me back it up a little. Like right here, it's probably better. There we go. Yeah, this feels more natural now. Sorry, guys. So we don't need that much glue. So we're gonna get a little drop of glue right now. Right there. Use this tool right here to apply it. Let me go grab the accelerator real quick. Hold on. Accelerator. Yeah, so all right, let me check the chat real quick with you guys. All right, so David's asking, I'm using this one, the brand is called Small Rig. I got it on Amazon, this one here. I'll shoot you the link after, David. And you know, when I got the packaging in, I was like, oh damn, this thing's small. Like at first I thought it's gonna be a huge arm, but it's really not that big. But it does work. Like it makes sense, you know, because I think for this it works pretty well. I have it attached to like a stand, but you could clamp it to a table or different things. My table isn't sturdy. Like it's still, my table can shake. So if I have it clamped to the table, this thing will be shaking around. So I'm trying to just use a stand that's separate from the table. This way it doesn't shake, you know. But yeah, I got it there, but it's attached to my phone. Like there's a little clamp for the phone, and then I bought a separate light that's attached to it just above. Let's see. Just applying a small little amount of glue right there. All right, let's see. take this thing off over here. Yeah, dude. I'll do that. I'll put a link on there. Yeah, this little small rig is pretty cool, man. It definitely is doing the job for me right here. See there, I can make contact. I'm wondering if I need to add anything else for it to let me see, it's not making contact right now. Hold on. Let's see. Let me use my other hand. Put a little bit. I like using this this glue for this piece just because I'm using chrome parts and I don't want it to fog up. Hold on, let me get my tweezers, man. Because this thing's small. Let me get comfortable here. Okay. It's like, what am I doing, man? I got the tools right here. Still trying to do it old school, I guess. I'll let it chill for a little bit, and then I'm gonna just drop a little drop. Maybe I should already drop the little drop of CA and just adjust it later. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do the drill drop. Let's see if that made it. Did it do anything? Did it do anything? I think it did. It's just it's wobbling a little because I'm holding it with the tape at the bottom, but I think it already made contact here. Let's see. Keeps moving around. Yeah, I think it's good. Here, I'm gonna tilt it sideways so you guys can kind of see what's going on right there. There we go. But if I loosen up the bottom like the tape, it's gonna probably fall down. But let's just wait a little bit right here. But yeah, there you go. Oh, it fell. But you see, guys, I could just push it up and down, you know. But there is contact with this newly made steering column. Let's try to put the tape back. Just for now. Here, I think I need a new piece. But we'll set it aside. Let's put this here. Alright, I don't need this knife right now. Let's put this one away. Dang. Oh wait, wrong cap. Getting it confused, man. There we go. Alright. Man, these are all Tamiya right here. Tamiya, and this one too. Tamiya. Bam. Rest in peace. That creator, founder of Tamiya. Look at all these right here. 3 different sizes. But this is I use this one the most, this little small one right here. But they all come in handy. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to use all of them or have them at least available, you know, just in case. All right, so let's grab more tape. Man, I was tripping out, you know, when I found out the news. You know, the news broke out that the founder from Tamiya passed away. And, you know, you start to think like, man, like, I feel like every modeler has something that's Tamiya owns, you know, tape, anything, a product. And when you start looking at the products that they made, man, they did everything across the board. The kits, RC stuff, tools, and everything's like such a premium piece, you know? Workhorses, like, it's a trip, man. Like, having that kind of a vision and then creating something that, you know, becomes your legacy. And you know, unfortunately, you know, I mean, he lived a long life, but yeah, I mean, he passed away, you know, and it's like, I mean, we're still doing our thing, you know, we're building and stuff, and I think everybody is gonna, you know, it's gonna be using Tamiya products forever, you know. I think all the people that work with them share the same passion and on the same mission, you know. That's pretty dope. Let's see that everyone continues on. Oh, look, I found the chain steering wheel ones too. But bam, but yeah, we're going with these little ones right here. Damn. Let me see. I'm gonna try to see if I missed any other questions. Um, regarding going back to the compound. Yeah, I mean, I think this compound, this polishing one, there has to be some kind of material in it, you know, that when you rub against all this stuff, it's just scratching it, you know, like it's cleaning it up. It must be not a chemical, but just something that's so fine in there that that it pretty much does the job, you know. So this tool right here, check it out. This is Flex File, that company. This is a CA applicator. We carry these from time to time in the store. But the first time I saw it, I was like, what the heck is this for, right? I'm always using toothpicks to grab glue all the time. I have a whole box right here full of toothpicks. That's like my to-go-to. So then I had asked someone and they told me like, oh yeah, it's a CA applicator. Basically like, you know, you could touch the glue and it'll receive it here and you could transfer it. But over time, all this stuff started building up, all the glue, right? It dries. But then I couldn't figure out, I would get a hobby knife, scratch it off. And he said, no, just get a lighter and turn on the lighter. And trust me, you'll just burn the tip and that stuff will burn away. And every time I flick it and I do it, man, I wish I would have had a lighter right here in front of me. I would have demoed it. But yeah, it's like a little flame. Sometimes it pops or whatever. It's kind of interesting. It's just the reaction, you know, to the CA glue. But yeah, I think it's like part number. I think it's 805. I want to say, but yeah, I think we still have one left. But I do get them from time to time because they do come in handy. I've seen some people use them right there, but this is a neat tool just for that aspect. And I still use the toothpicks, you know, but once in a while I like to go back to this tool because that's what it was intended for. They do make another one that looks more like a glass, like a clear glass piece that I guess that's supposed to like absorb the glue in and whatnot. I own that one too, but I never used it. I tried using it and it was just, I was very confused by it. And I was like, you know, I don't know. I don't think I could use it. So this is the one that I use right here. But let's see. But yeah, in case if I don't have any, like if I go out of stock on them, I'll get more for sure. All right, so let's see. Let's move on. So yeah, I need to figure out like as far as like a shifter, you know, also like what I'm gonna use. I remember a long time ago, the 67 Impala had this nice shifter that was more like a handle, like for the hand pulling it back, and it would go. I don't think that's gonna really fit like in there, so it might just have to be. Let me see here. Let me see if I could pull out some parts. I don't know if I have anything in here. We're gonna have to look together in here. This little box, the little box of parts. All right, let's see. It's just a bunch of, not random, but it's just a mix of stuff that what I'm left over with from some of the kits. I end up keeping and just kind of tossing in here. But let's see, right over here. Here's a bunch of little things. Oh, I can always use this for something. It's like a black, like mesh kind of screen right there. Can't remember what that was left over from. I'm just trying to see if I could find some type of shifter. Oh wait, what's this? Is this a parking brake? Oh no, it's a shifter. Like, not even a shifter, it's just to put it in like drive or park or, wait, do I have it upside down? Oh, it is, wait, is it a shifter? Bam, right here, I could probably use this. Here, let me see, I'll set this aside. All right. Maybe I could use that. Here, I'll set that aside in there. Let's see what else we got. Let's see. Damn, which one's this one? Oh, this might have been from those high ace fans. And then this is like, I think, another one that I never got to use. I kept it. This is tiny. I don't know. Set it aside too. That's just the engine. Where's the sticker? Another engine. Engine parts. Dang. I don't know. Did you give me this slowly? I wonder if you gave me that piece right there. Let's see what's over here. Side view mirrors. Oh, they're those angled ones. These are, I think these are just side view mirrors in here. Seats. Let's see what we have in here. Oh, what? I think this is from the steering columns. Look at that. Yes. Oh, I could cut these two and wrap them around. Here, let's take this out. This is from, these are from like the R35. This one here. An exhaust. I must have cut, I think I cut a piece off from there. Oh yeah, these are like hinges. Armando gave me these. For like doors. So you could like hinge the models. Haven't used them yet. But I have them in here. Yeah, a bunch of random. Yeah, nah, there's nothing else in there that I can use. Alright, so far we got those parts. Let's see what else. Let's keep going on this one. Oh, these are for like the Honda, I think. Oh yeah, these are just extra for the EF9. It's for the rear. I think White Chocolate printed these all the way from Spain. Yeah, these are all EF9 parts. Like the leftover, the headlights. Yeah, these are all leftover parts. The only thing I got to use. What is this? What the heck is this? What? It's like a stereo with the screen. I wonder if I got this from the Cedric. this. Let's find out. Where? This is way too wide. Oh, what? Nah, this will look weird. I was like, what if I cut it out and put this in here? That'd be too weird. Too much chrome. But you know what? There's like a little thing behind it. It's getting in the way. Here, let's cut this thing out. Here, let's use these Tamiya nippers out of respect. Right there. And these are probably like the first Tamiya ones I bought to cut. Look at that. Look at that. Dang. Thank you. And RIP, man. Look at that. That was smooth. All right. Here, let's put this stuff back. Just trying to see if there's anything else I can use that I could just jack from here. Nah, probably not. All right, cool. Let's close this up. All right, cool. Let's see. All right, we're gonna. Okay. Oh, you know what? Maybe if I don't use this screen, I can use the bottom part. I can cut this. I could saw it off and separate it. Hey, G1 Mech, what up, man? Good. Thank you for joining us. All right. Thank you, George. Awesome, man. Thank you. Thank you for the order. Yeah, I could like cut that. Use that bottom part somewhere just to break it up. Because that wouldn't even look custom if I just put this whole big old thing right there. Heck no, it's gonna look normal. Here, let's try this. Let's take off the tape. Okay. All right, so I'm just inspecting it, and here's what we need to do. Because let's just say, for example, this is gonna come out maybe like right there, right? Yeah, like right there would be kind of cool. But this back part is gonna hit right here. So I could either mark it, drill a hole, so it fits in there. It's like as I'm gonna put this in, it's gonna push it forward. See, it pushed it forward. It looks all funky. Doesn't look right. I could either do that, or we can go back and recut the thing, right? But then the problem now, it's better if we drill it, because there's no way I'm gonna be able to cut this whole thing and get it out, you know? So here, let's do this. We're gonna operate real quick. Let me just get this piece out with the tweezers. There you go. I don't wanna jack this piece up right here. All right, cool. Let's put this back real quick. Let's do it quick. Let's see. Is that how I want it? I think that's how I'm gonna want it. Like that. All right. So to drill it, we gotta mark it. Let's see if it reaches. I'm gonna use my trusty old Gundam marker, the black one, because of the tip. Right there. Should fit in there. Just the tip. Let's see. Just drop that thing right in there. Circle it around. Fill in the circle. All right, let's see. Let's check it out. Did it get it? Boom, there you go. There's a little dot right there. So that's where we're gonna drill a hole. All right, let's put this back. Oh man, we gotta go to Mia. Out of respect. I'm telling you, man. Best tools and everything, dude. It's crazy. Oh, this is the whole arsenal right here. You could build a whole model with their stuff. Let's see. But the Vice is gonna be Tamiya, but I think I'm gonna have Tamiya collab with Godhand, because we're gonna use this drill bit set right here. So we gotta swap out this piece because it's not gonna fit, man. So let's take it out. Take it out. So swap it like this. Oh wait, no, this is still a small one. We gotta get it from the back now. Here, let's take it apart. All right, it's gonna be this one. There. Watch it still not fit. I'm like, dang. All right, let's put this one in the rear right there. Let's seal that up. Okay. This should work now. All right, let's roll. I'm gonna roll with this one. We'll roll with this one, and if something happens, then we'll roll with that one. Let's go smaller. There we go. Fits perfect. Perfect. No, I'm playing. Tying it up. All right, let me zoom out just a little bit real quick, guys. Damn, it's right in this area right here where it kind of like the transition. Yeah, I might have to go wider because I almost have the feeling it's not gonna fit, and it's better just to go bigger, so this way the piece can just go. Let me see how close I can get you guys in there. Right there. It's even better. There, we're in. There, see, you've got the little hole right there. Here, let's use this practice, the first one. See, it's too small. Not gonna fit. We need to go bigger. So let's go the next size bit. We're gonna use this size right here. These are the God hand bits right here. All right, here we go. And if this one don't work, we're gonna go even bigger. There we go, even huger. There we go. See, like, this does fit and all. But let's see. Let's see when we line it up. Because I almost feel like we still gotta go a little bigger. Because, I mean, you can see it. But we'll see right now. We're gonna find out. Moment of truth. No. Let's see, moment of truth. Here, let me. Is it in? Close. Sorry guys, let me zoom out a little. I'm like looking at it, but then I'm throwing you guys off. Right, let's see if it is going in. I think it was. Yeah, it's like pretty much there. But I think I should go a little bigger, because then I don't want to tense it up. So let's see. This size here goes. I ended up using what it looks like the 3. Here, let's double check, because it does say it. 2.5. What? Wait a minute. Which one's this one? Am I missing the 3? 2. Yeah. What? I must have placed it on another one. So it goes like this. Oh man, what happened? Nah. Let me see. It's gonna be in here. It should be in one of these. I'll find it right now. Wonder if it's in here. This is it. This is the 3. Found it. Cool. All right, let's rock with this one real quick. Yeah, I must have just misplaced it. Okay, let's make this the next size. Just blow right through it. All right, cool. There we go. That was easy. Bam, look at that right there. Cool. There we go. Look at the back. Oh, you see it? Look at that. Dope. It's in there now. Cool. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's kind of let's get a little mock-up. Push it just a little bit forward. Let's bring it just a little bit down. Straight steering wheel. Right here. I think this is like as far as I'm gonna want it. I mean, I could push it just a tad bit forward, a little bit forward, right there. But I'm really digging this look. And look at the floor. There is clearance right here for the feet. Oh yeah, dang, can't forget about the gas pedals. But are we really even gonna see that? I don't even know if I should even add that, to be honest. I don't know. You guys let me know. Yeah, dang, all low. Maybe like right there. I really need to primer these seats, man. I'm sleeping right here on them. I wish it was sunny right now, because I would definitely be primering them right now. Because they would dry fast. All right, so those would be right there. All right. Let's see. Oh man. Well, you guys get it. I'll have to line these up later. Then let's see. What was this one? You know what? Yeah, this is a shifter, but it goes like this, right? But I could always flip it upside down, like this, and maybe I could put a little ball or something on the top, so it looks more like it was meant to be like that. Or I could put like a little piece of styrene, like a little T, something a little thicker. Oh, what the heck? Oh, wait. You guys get it. I don't know, but is that even custom though? Nah, that looks too, like, that's huge. I don't know. That doesn't look custom to me. Like that would blow my mind. Like, oh damn, look at that car. Everything is custom, but wow, why is that thing sticking up like that? It looks weird. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think this one over. This part right here for the middle, and then we have this little screen here with the bottom part. It's kind of like a sticker. Ooh, that's a good one. Buttons. Put some buttons in there. Cause even like this, right? Like this screen and this like stereo. Check it out. Let's see how close we get. I could cut this in half. Like it looks like three components. All three of those can be cut like separate. And and it could be laid out like sideways. Watch, let me get tape to kind of tell you the idea I have. Like that part. I could use that bottom part. Right there. And then instead of just laying it down like traditional, you know, like whatever, it could be like this, even like just sideways. I don't know, somewhere in the middle or whatever. And I could say like, oh, like those are the buttons to lift and drop the car or whatever. You know, I could say it's like airbagged, you know? And I could just use that little strip and like fit it right there in the middle somewhere. Maybe I could do that. I don't know, but I'm glad I found this little piece. I'm definitely going to be using it for something. But yeah, that could probably go like... All right, let's move the seat. Let's just pretend that the piece is cut. And that maybe that's like, let's just say maybe it's right there somewhere. Let me see, would it be there? No, right here in the middle more. Yeah. Because he's cruising. And, you know, he has his arm on this side hanging out the window. And then, here, let me get the placement right. Like maybe right here. Like maybe close enough to where, yeah, no shifter. It just, it feels weird. Yeah, knuckles dragging and everything. And then with his other hand, his left hand, he reaches over and he just like computes, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna lift this thing. And then it's like, he falls back, drops it, you know, whatever he wants to do, start the car up. Everything's right there. It's kind of modernized. Minimal. Like he wants it just to be very minimal. Hell yeah. All right. It sucks I can't swivel these seats. They're too tight right now. But man, let's just cut this thing right now. What are we waiting for? Am I gonna do this on the next episode? Nah, we're gonna do this now. Let's see. Man, all right. Man, you see, I need like a little chopping block. That's what I need to chop stuff up. Because I almost feel like here we're gonna pull out just so I could hold the part while I chop stuff up, you know? So this way so I could like prevent jacking anything up from the bottom. Let me see. Alright, we're gonna I think we're gonna rock with this one. We're gonna break this one out. 0.15 super. All right, let's check it out. Damn, this thing's stapled. Let's see if I can take off the staple with my nail. There we go. Dang, let's see. Oh, this could be a shifter. Nah. I could use the staple for something, but then I gotta polish it. Here, I'll save it. We'll figure something out. Dang, let's see. Let's break this out. Damn, does it have that smell? From Japan? Nah. Like it got trapped when they were packaging it. The scent. Dang. Alright. Oof. Oh man, this is nice. It's just wood, bro. This wood feel right here. Oh yeah, this feels thin. Yeah, this feels like very premium. It's lightweight, and then they wrapped it with this I don't know, cable or wire or whatever. But anyway, let's do this. Let's cover up the part we want, that we want to protect. And then right there. And we could clean it up later. Right there. Or maybe here, let me zoom in because maybe it's not gonna get it. Yeah, maybe I should put it up here better. I want to so you guys could see kind of what I'm doing. So we're gonna keep the bottom part. That's what I really want. All right. You know what? Let me do it the other way, because my hand, I gotta hold the part, and I almost feel like it's gonna slide if I don't do it the other way, like this. Ah, that's what happens. Small parts and bigger hands. Gotta rock the. Here, I'll just drop it. There we go. I was gonna use the tweezers, but nah. Let's see. It's forward, back, forward. You get it? Oh yeah. Oh, I think that should be good. Nah. It's like some 80s, some Jason Halloween sounds. Let's see, how did I cut it? Did I cut it crooked? Dang, I did cut it crooked. It moved. No. Yeah, I cut it a little crooked. That's all good. I'll figure it out right now. Ah, dang, I took a little chunk off the top. Dang. It's all good. Let's file it. There you go. A little better. Let's see. There we go. Starting to look a little bit more even. Dang, here, let me lay it down. Like this. It's just it's so small. There we go, like that. Then let me use my nail to hold it. There we go. Right there. That's as good as it's gonna get. Watch me drop it. Just lose it. Like, dang, dude. What the heck? There we go. Right here. Look. Feels like I should do a little bit of the back. There. That's it. All right. See, there you go. I dropped it. There it is. Dang. All right. So what do we have? I know I have. Okay, let's grab this one. The Molotov. I'm gonna have to hook this little thing up. It's hard to get it focused on that part just because it's so small. Man, is it even coming out? Kinda. Looks a little silver though. Doesn't really look chrome. No, it's coming out. I know Display came out with some. I don't know how. Let me see. Oh, here we are. These are the Display ones. Let me see. I got a bigger one. Oh, this one's not even. I haven't even used it. Where's the tape? I don't want to get the table full of this stuff. Or not the table, but the cutting mat. Let's check it out. Let's see how chrome this one is. Supposedly chrome. We're gonna find out. Damn, it's not coming out. I guess not. That's weak. I feel like it's burly. It's gonna take a while. Really, let's leave it like this. Let me do the other one. The fine. There we go. Oh yeah, this one does look shinier. Compared to the Molotov? The Molotov. Oh yeah, me no difference. Let's see. Yeah, Molotov looks more silver compared to this. The top one's Molotov, the other one's the chrome one. It's kind of scratchy, but when I look at it from down here in the light, it does look a lot shinier. The only thing that sucks is this bigger size one. It's like coming out. It's not even coming out, but it's coming out on this one. So let me touch up the piece again on the fine. Okay. Yeah, big difference compared to the other one. That's good enough. It's like, it doesn't have to be that crazy. Like, it's not going to be the main focus. But What's up with this one? Here we go. It's starting to come alive now, finally. Man, I was getting disappointed. Like, what? Like, how is this not working? There we go. It's hella working now. Color's trying to come out, but I'll just have to leave these upside down. Let everything just pour down on these. Okay. So yeah, this little thing, took it off of the test drive for now. All right, so we have here. Now we could do this mock-up. Let me grab this piece. Ah, come on, paint, don't stick on this. Making me look bad. Nah. There we go. It's just the paint. It's kind of still kind of fresh from the marker. Let me grab a toothpick. I need a second hand. There we go. All right. Let me see. Got it. Thanks, Casey. See it, and I don't think I'm gonna put it like just in the center. I might just put it a little bit closer to the driver's side, like right there. Something maybe like that, perhaps. It would have been cool if I would have kind of, or maybe I could still do it. Like if I cut and leave it flush, I think that'd be kind of cool if I could fit it in there, like flush inside of there. Let's move out these tapes. That'd probably be a lot better. Here, let me drink some more coffee. All right. Dang. What time is it for you guys right now? Keep me posted. Dang. All right, let's put this one away now. Now it's back. The 3mm Godhand drill bit. I had it like tucked away in a different one. Oh dang, 440. Nice. Yeah, it's almost midnight, like over here. Yeah, earlier, man, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go, maybe I'll go to sleep or what. And I was like, nah, I've been going to sleep too early. I gotta do something, you know? Can't just be sleeping too early every day. All right, cool. So we got that, and then the rear seats over here. One thing though, watch, I'm gonna show you guys something regarding the rear seats. Obviously they're falling over and everything right now, but the thing is that the bottom piece has these bottom parts right here where it's kind of going to rest on. Kind of show you. Oh shoot. Because I had put like a little piece of styrene, like a strip, and it was all in the way, like it wouldn't drop in there, right? I was like, oh man, it looks weird. Like he gave it like a little funky step. But I mean, everything's gonna be glued. But the one thing that's bothering me about the rear is these gaps. The gaps that you see all along right here and over here. Like pretty much all around. So I kind of been thinking about like what kind of material to use to put something to fill that in all around. Like a trim or something, right? I was thinking about like styrene, like maybe half round styrene rods, things like that. Um, and then yeah, the flocking, that's the thing, because like let's say for example like this package tray, if I hit this with like Orion, let's just say this was Orion silver and I flaked this package tray out, and then even this is flaked. I don't want to do the center console like flake too, so it's all uniform, right? And let's just say for the floor, I end up using like flocking or something to break it up. The only other material would be what's the other one? Like crushed velvet, maybe. Maybe I could use something like that. But yeah, I do need something that will fill that in. I'm trying to look through my half round rod right now. See if I could pull out a little piece, and maybe I don't know if it would fit. Let's see this one, half round. All right, let's check it out, guys. Let's move these seats out of the way. Even if it's like sideways. I mean, it would look kind of cool if I had something like right here. Like, let me see. I wonder if I would, like, let's say I put half round all right here, right? And then I could even put some chrome mirror finish on top of that. But this seems pretty big though. Let me see if I have something smaller of a half round. That does seem pretty huge. Like it doesn't even seem to scale to be on a package tray. This is all brown, flat. Ooh, maybe this one. This one is 1.5 millimeter. Let's see if I have anything smaller. Oh dang, this is like a little hair. This is tiny. All right, we're gonna figure it out right now, guys, which one to use. All right. Hey, thank you guys for hanging in there and watching. I hope you're enjoying this build as we've been going through it. Okay, so you see, look, these are the different sizes and item numbers. So the 240, 241, 242. Right now I was playing around with the 240. For that top trim, 242 seems too big. So we're gonna put this one back. And this one was two millimeters. Let's go 1. Let's play it safe. For the top trim. Okay. So let's just say, for example, here, I'm gonna have to take off a lot of this stuff because it's gonna be flying, and then this little chrome piece too that I'm saving. Oh dang, did it glue on there? No. Okay. We'll bring this back in a bit. Oh yeah, the velvet. So this is half round. So the flat side, let's just say, I could lay it here. Like that. That could be like a little trim for the top. And then here, I'm gonna need tape to seal up the back because these seats are gonna keep falling back there. Doesn't gotta be perfect, but hey, good night, George. Thank you for riding with us, man. Oh yeah, man. Have a good night and a good day tomorrow, man. Get some rest. All right, cool. We got that one there. This one. Oh, there we go. I was like, why is one higher than the other? Thought it was the same seat. All right, there we go. It still keeps falling in there into the trap. Okay, let's just leave it like that. And then we have this to add some detail. And this could always be foiled in chrome, while everything else is going to be a different color. So just add a different effect. So that's that size. And then we're going to see this other one, see how this works out. Okay. It would probably have to be the same size for the inside, just so it kind of fits on either end. If not, it's not gonna, then I have to kind of bend it, you know? So it bends in. The only other thing that I can do also is like if I don't know, maybe if I use like, yeah, I would have to probably get some like strips of styrene, or I was thinking, what if I had putty and I put putty in between, right? But let's just say, for example, like I would probably have to put like tape or something in the back, like a base, right? Like this, sealed up. And then I apply putty in the area, and then I get the seat. But then it's almost like I would have to lace, like put something on here, a piece of plastic maybe or something, just so this way I could just compress it. And when I compress it, the excess will pop out, right? Through the edges. And then I would just pop this thing off. And then I could get like the hobby knife and cut that. I was kind of thinking about something like that too. I could probably do that, but yeah, I mean that could be like too much thinking, too much like, oh, you know, that, because like I said, a lot of this stuff you're not even gonna really see it. You know, I think it's just me like overthinking it, like oh man. But aside from that, that's the only thing that is somewhat bothering me when I'm looking at it, right here. But once everything's put together, you're not really gonna see it. I could, you know, it's gonna be probably dark in between those areas that will probably blend in. But now let's just look at the seats and like the arm rest, right? The armrest is what's going to be important. Like when you start looking at the space, there's really not much space to work with right here. Armrest, you know, it has to be like a small little piece for the armrest to go on there, you know. Let me see. Let me put these back for now, and then I'm gonna come back to this half strip, half round strip. I don't have any of that foam either. that colored foam that people do interiors with. I used to have a bunch of it. I remember buying a bunch of it, but I never used it. I might have used it maybe once, but that was a long time ago. And then I just had it there, and I just gave it away. I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm using this kind of stuff, this kind of material, you know. But for the armrest, I could always use some styrene and chop that up. Like it could be like squared styrene to do an armrest. Let me see here. Let me see if I could cut a piece of styrene. Okay. Cut another piece. Okay. Let me see something. Just gonna kind of check something out real quick. Oh man, that cricket's back. I don't know if you guys could hear him. He's in here. Damn, that went flying. I'm trying to see. Damn, that little cricket, bro. He's right here. He's like, I'm chilling, man. He's, I'm here for the feed. Okay. Now we got two. Trying to make a match, sort of. I'm just messing around. This isn't like a for sure. I'm trying to see how I could come up with some armrest. Okay. Yeah, they still seem big though. Like if they're in this car. For that dude to rest his arm, that's huge. Here, let me make them smaller. Knuckles hanging down? Sheesh. So I'm just stacking them and I'm cutting them trying to cut them the same length. Just so they match. Okay. wonder if I might have to do them smaller. We'll find out right now. Yeah, they keep shuffling. They keep moving around like eating what is it, like a Big Mac burger? When you got the two patties and the three breads, and you start off, everything's aligned and straight, and then as you're eating it, everything just falls apart. And at the end, you're just like, hey, what? Nothing's lined up. But man, it's been years. I haven't eaten a Big Mac in years. Or a year and a half, or maybe 2 years. It's been a while. Okay. Let's test out this one. Ooh. Maybe something like that. But that still seems huge. For an armrest. It needs to be smaller. Like the way it's sticking out. We're getting there. We're getting there, guys. I feel like right here it's gonna be the hard part, the pinnacle point right here. Making it smaller. Okay, I think I kinda got it. The size. Okay, let's see. Ooh. We're getting there. I feel like I'm working on a Gundam or something. Some plot plates. Okay. See here. Yeah, this might have to be right here. Yeah, I think this is what I'm gonna end up fire rolling with for the side, for the armrest. Giving it a little bit of shape. Kind of similar. I try to just mirror it as much as possible from one side to the other, and this is most likely how I'd be. Like this, and then having this like somewhere right here. Where's arm? Boom. I think something like that, but Later, I just have to see like if this is like a good height. I might have to like look through my other model kits as a reference just to see how far the armrest sticks out, you know? If I could match, if I could just drop this in and match it as far as the width, then I think I'm gonna roll with this piece right here. What do you guys think? This I these will most likely be so we have armrests, we have the center console little switch button to start things up. That's gonna most likely replace these little shifters here. Yeah, we don't need any of this stuff. This stuff goes over here. And then what do we have? This piece right here. I was thinking about cutting out this bottom piece and wrapping it around the steering column. But I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna, if I should or not, you know. Probably wouldn't. Let me see. I'm trying to think. Thanks, man. Thank you. Little by little, we're going down on this build. Where did it go? I'm trying to look for my my other scissors. Here they are. Another Tamiya product right here. Right there's the little emblem, logo. Just cut out. These are gonna be for photo etch. Look at that, cut it like nothing. Yeah, man. Rest in peace. Man, I could actually use the bottom part. Let me snip it. There we go. So I guess, let me see if I can show you guys what this thing's for. So I guess, is this the rod I was cutting up? Let me make sure. I think so. So I guess you're supposed to wrap this around this thing here. Could be wrong, but oh, wait, I'm supposed to bend it too. Oh yeah, I think you do. I'll do that after. So like, dang, sorry guys. This is so tiny. So first you wrap. Can you even see it? You wrap this around, right? To get the shape, I guess, which is super hard. Here, let me take it out. Almost looks like a little crown. So let's say once you wrap it, right, and you have it really good and like circled and everything, and what you're supposed to do is bend back the other little pieces. Let's see if we could do that right now with this other Tamiya tool. Sorry guys, I like bent this thing out of frame. Ah, dropped it. Alright, so they're sticking up. You clamp them and you bend this thing back. Check it out. Let's say this is the steering column. There we go. What? Alright. I wonder. I'm gonna zoom back out. That way you guys can kind of see what I'm doing, because I feel kind of bad. I'm like bringing this up to my face and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm recording. Okay. It's a little round. It's kind of hard actually to get this like the shape. Here, let's do this. I mean, I don't know if this is gonna defeat the purpose of custom. It might. Oh shoot. Oops. But I just want to show you guys this. It keeps moving around. Right here, I'm gonna zoom in. It keeps moving around, but it's as if, you know, you had these like your turn signal and all that right here. Like right there. I just need to make the circle smaller in the photo etch piece. The round part. I think I need to do something. Let's see, maybe get tweezers. Let me zoom out. I hope you guys are enjoying this process. This is part 12 of building this car. Little by little, it's coming together, guys. We're getting there. We are getting there. I was trying to bend it a little better, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's still kind of wide. I wonder what happened if like I glue it. If I glue it on there. I just gotta line it up too, though, because it's kind of off. But that's what that's for, though. This photo etch piece. That's what it was for. But I don't know. It could be something that I could either use or not use. You know. I just gotta like kind of go over the whole thing and see if it's gonna make sense for me to use this or not. Because if it doesn't make sense, then there's no point, you know? Like, if it's gonna flow with the car the way it's, like, I'm envisioning to have in there. Or I might just end up bending these things and I just jack them up and I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna use them, man. Didn't work. There it is. Oh, it's falling everywhere. Yeah, it's just getting that radius bent is tough. That's for sure. I'm like, what if I gotta force it like I'm gonna break it? Yeah, because even those two on the side, they're not even, they're kind of funky, but I'll mess with that later on those ones right there. But I'm happy with the steering column though. We did that one all set right here. I'm really happy with how at least that's done on that part. That's good. And then we could fit it in there like that. Okay. All right, so we got the little armrest. We got to figure out the situation of the gap situation here. If I'm gonna end up filling that in or not. Because, yeah, I wonder if it's, let me see if this makes a difference. Unless I shove a bunch of styrene in there and just fill it in, right? But yeah, and I think the seats go the other way. Like that. Doosh. Yeah, this tool comes in handy. It's just a OFO blade, flat chisel blade. It's on the Tamiya craft handle. And this company, OFA, from Japan, they do all the blades for Tamiya. So all the blades, look closely at them, and they're all OFA blades, all these. That's like their specialty, is the OFA. Yeah, I won't need this piece of styrene anymore. Put this one away. Then look, right here says, what, Ventura Hobbies, February 8th, 2018, $3.99. Man, I've had that for so long, and there's so much in there. I really doubt I'm gonna end up using it all. I wonder if the battery died on this camera. Not the camera, oh yeah, the light. Dang, it did. That's crazy. But it is doesn't look so dark though in here right now. It's pretty fine. Let's see, this keeps swapping out. Oh, there we go. But yeah, these seats need to be primered. Need to add a little bit more detail to the interior aspect of it, and then that should be done. I need to brainstorm what I'm gonna do for as far as like the gauges and all that. I do have some, I mean, there's different options to use. I know Gopher Racing has some really nice gauges that can be used that are custom. But then again, you know, I can make my own kind of thing as well with it. So we're gonna see what's up. We're gonna see what end up using at the end, you know. Because I do have strips of like photo etch stuff too that I could cut out from other things to make it work out together as well. So we'll see what ends up panning out with that right there. Here, let me move this stuff here, and I'm gonna feed that little guy right now. This dude needs to eat. This dude right here. He's gonna eat that right there. There you go. Dang, he ate that thing like nothing. Oh wait, I think I might have some more food for him. Oh no, these are parts actually. We're keeping these parts right here, so yeah, none of that. Let's see. But we're not gonna use these. We're just keeping this as a reference for future, for other stuff right there. Yeah, I gotta look through my stash of like JDM stuff too, because I know I'm gonna have stuff in there as well that I can use definitely for the build. Let me see what else I could kind of think of. You know, I also have the little toggle switches too that I can mess with. That might be something I might be able to add in there. They're tiny. That's another option too. I could go some more in there. Let's see here. The shifters. Dang, I even have this shifter, but I'm not gonna use this. I don't think that fits this car. A gear lever. Nah, it doesn't suit this kind of style at all. Yeah, I gotta peep through stuff because I know I still have like things with materials that I can definitely use to rock with this model right here for sure. Dang, but yeah, this is kind of like I gotta put these three little pieces like in a little baggie or something. And then also now that I'm thinking about it, I might have to do maybe something smaller here. Maybe, I don't know, because this kind of has little bumps. This could be the armrest, but I might have to add something else as well. We'll see. We'll see what ends up happening later. So next week, I'm going to be interviewing Jarvis Malone. He's going to be the next guest on the podcast. That's going to be coming on next week on Tuesday night. Another, model builder, artist from back in the 90s. He's been on Loader Bicycle magazines, and they did some really cool articles on him. And you still see him active at the show. So he's going to be my next guest. This will be the first time he's ever been on the podcast, so that should be fun. And then next week I'll do another magazine review as well. I'm gonna look through the collection there and see what other magazines I'm gonna continue on as we proceed with this series. And I'll definitely jump back on and like work on this build and stuff. And then also like I'll be getting new product in as well that I'll be showing you guys what came into the online store. And let's see, yeah, hopefully it's stuff that you're looking for, interested in, or maybe want to try out. Always trying to, I don't know, just get something different. Man, this thing needs to be primer too, man. I'm sleeping. This is just gonna be all black. I'm gonna use the black Mr. Hobby spray for that. Here, all this stuff needs to go over here. Dang, I got to use this for the first time. That's cool. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna end it here. I think it's time. I feel like 2 hours went by, and this is some work we did, and at least I'm happy. I'm satisfied right now that we went somewhere with this and we got to this place. And we'll keep coming back, hammering away, and we're not too far from the finish line for the for the interior. I think we're gonna get this done soon, and I just got to keep coming back, putting in the work. And I think once we get this done, then the interior stuff, the exterior, like the paint job and all that stuff starts to come around. It'll be a lot of fun. That'd be pretty cool. And we're just gonna keep going from there, and see what's up. Dang. So yeah, I gotta save these little parts right here. Can't throw them. Imagine I go, I'm like, dang, gotta redo them. But yeah, so I'm gonna take off tomorrow, Friday. Well, it's already Friday, but yeah, it's just time now. I gotta get some rest, get this video up, get some rest, and tomorrow be at it. So maybe I'll jump back live on, I don't know if tomorrow, but maybe Sunday I'll be back here, guys. Saturday I'm gonna go visit family. It's my dad's. We're celebrating his birthday, so who knows? Maybe Saturday after the party or something, I'll jump on life. But thank you guys for hanging in here with me and chilling out. This is Edgar65 Lokes stepping away, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. You guys have a good night. Enjoy. You too, man. Thank you. Thank you guys, everyone in the chat room. All right. Peace out, guys. Have a good one. Later.